We're taking a walk in Volusia County's newest dog park. That's next on Best Friends on Four Legs. Hi, my name is Wendy Jackson. I'm the Community Information Specialist with the City of Deltona. Welcome to another edition of Best Friends on Four Legs. Today we're live at Halifax Humane Society, and more specifically at the Halifax Humane Society Dog Park. It's a recent addition here in Volusia County, and I'm joined today by Amber Marcoux. She is the Community Outreach Director for Halifax Humane Society. Thanks, Amber, for joining me again.
Thanks for having me, or thanks for coming here.
Yeah, it's nice to be on location with you here in this lovely facility.
It is.
Tell me a little bit about Halifax Humane Society.
Sure. So Halifax Humane Society is an animal shelter here in Daytona Beach. We're an open door animal shelter, so we take in all animals and we never refuse an animal. So our goal here with the dog park was to, the average visitor visits Halifax Humane Society every 5 to 7 years. So we wanted to decrease that number and continue to encourage individuals to adopt here at Halifax Humane Society. So our goal with the dog park was to increase that and to get more folks here to visit our facility.
So the shelter here is where the City of Deltona, when we pick up a lost or stray animal, we bring them to you guys, because we don't have veterinarian services, and you guys check them out and also hopefully reunite them with their owner. And then
Correct.
Also, I guess the adoption process really starts with you guys too.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a variety of programs. We actually have 36 programs that we have within our facility. Adoption is one of them. We have a lost and found system, as you're referring to. And the dog park has now become just one of those programs that we have as well, to help increase the well-being of our animals in Volusia County.
So tell me a little bit about historically where the idea for the dog park came from.
Sure. So the dog park is actually a part of a Volusia County Echo grant. So it's helping better our community while also providing the Humane Society with a great opportunity as well. It was made possible by that Volusia County Echo grant. We received a $400,000 grant to be able to put this in place. So that the idea was, like we had said, that the average visitor after a study we had done was that they visited us every 5 to 7 years, and we wanted to decrease that number and then continue to encourage individuals. So
when you say visited, tell me a little bit of what you mean by visited.
So they come in, whether it be to adopt their animal or to bring in an animal. They came to visit us every 5 to 7. We want to try to decrease that number to encourage adoptions, encourage to spread the word about animal welfare. And we're hoping that folks will come and bring their dog, but then stop in with us afterwards and visit us and see what we have to offer, whether it being signing your kid up for summer camp or just visiting us to adopt an animal. We're hoping that they will help us spread the good word by visiting us more.
So how long has the dog park been open?
So we actually just had our ribbon cutting ceremony. The dog park has been open for about a month now, a little bit less. And it's open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. So we encourage folks to come out, bring their animal, and enjoy all the beautiful things here in the park. So
what can a pet owner expect when they're coming to a dog park?
Sure. So there's a variety of things going on here in this park specifically. We have agility courses. We're actually sitting in the small dog off-leash area. So there's off-leash areas, there's on-leash areas, there's a walking trail, and then there's the agility courses. We're in the small dog off-leash area, so it's a great opportunity for your small dog to interact with other animals. Over in that section, we have a large dog area, and that's again another off-leash location. We do have some agility courses here. Whether your animal has never done agility before or is looking to, possibly in the future take up some agility courses, we're hoping to be able to offer those as well. We do have some water stations both in the off-leash areas and a human water station, as well as relief areas. And we actually have a walking trail around the perimeter here, so it's a beautiful kind of space to walk your animal. And
so you need to bring your leash with you for
Yes.
a certain point, and then
Yeah, so the area outside of the fenced areas are for those on-leashed animals. If you're, a lot of folks sometimes ask us, well, my dog doesn't always like to be around other animals, but can I take him on a leash?
Right.
If your animal, is okay on a leash and just wants to go for a walk, this is a great, beautiful space to do that too.
so basically they enter through the fence,
Yep,
and
the fence
that's
in the
where
front.
you're transitioning from off to
Small.
on to on leash to off leash before
Correct.
they enter the play
Absolutely.
area.
And we actually have the two fences, so if while animals are still running around, there's kind of the second barrier in case they get in through that first fence. We have a second fence as well.
Gotcha. So this is a pretty big area.
It
Can
is.
you tell me a little about the size?
Sure, so it's 3 acres. The walking trail goes around the perimeter. I actually mapped it out, and the walking trail itself, it's 3 laps equals a mile. So if you're looking to do a running or some kind of walking step count, it is 3 laps or equals a mile.
Cool. And each individual, do you know the acres like the little parks are? Or?
I don't know the space of the small areas. I just know that this space here covers 3 acres.
We are in Daytona Beach, Holly Hill.
This is Daytona Beach. And a lot of folks always ask, where is the dog park? It's actually here at the Humane Society. That's a common question we get is, oh, I see that you built a dog park. Is it here? It is here at our facility, and the address is 2364 LPGA Boulevard. So
You're
it's right off
pretty
95.
centrally located, like
Absolutely.
95 and LPGA.
Yeah, and that's another, we're hoping that folks come in as a rest stop as well, traveling on 95. You bring your animal
Right.
somewhere with you. They'll have the opportunity to let your animal walk around. We have relief stations, so if your animal needs to kind of...
So you don't have to be a Volusia County resident to use it.
Absolutely not.
Can.
It is to better our community, but it's also an opportunity for travelers off up 95 to come visit us.
So tell me a little bit about, you have, you said there's a trail that's for leashed, that's around the park, and then inside here would be the off-leash areas.
Yes. So the leashed areas, like I said, throughout the perimeter, and they are marked. We have a mulched trail. But then on the in-leashed areas, or the off-leash areas, there's a variety of agility courses. I can actually
we're gonna have
brought
Duke
my
show
dog
us some.
today, so he can show us some things that he can do. You're more than welcome to bring. We ask that folks do try to bring their own water bowls too. We have areas for that, but if you're wanting to bring your animal, we do recommend also bringing a water bowl as well.
So Amber, when can you visit the park? When's it?
Sure. So the park is open daily, 8 to 6. Our facility is open 10 to 6, but we do open our doors early in the event that you do need something here at the park. But typically the hours here at the dog park are going to be 8 to 6
Gotcha.
daily.
And there's obviously it's free, and you don't.
Absolutely. So a lot of folks ask us their admission. No, it's free. We do ask that you come visit us and check out our facility. If you're interested in making a donation to the Humane Society, you certainly can do that inside as well.
So what were you guys hoping, I guess, to accomplish, like, in doing this?
Sure. So we definitely want, like I said, to encourage adoptions. We want to increase visitors. We also want to better our community. The whole point of an ECHO grant is to help better your community, and this is a great opportunity for us to be able to do that. So I think that the bettering our community piece, the piece about keeping our animals healthy, this is to teach the community. It's always great to get outside and get your dog exercise and whatnot. So this is a great opportunity for that. The park, hopefully also down the road, will be an opportunity for us to have special events here. It would be great to, it's a great space to be able to hold some special events and whatnot.
So the dogs that are currently in this shelter, do they get access to the park at all?
The dogs do not. We actually have locations where we keep our animals for the safety of all animals involved. These are for our animals that have been adopted or our animals that are within our community. The dogs from the shelter specifically have their own space. We give them that area to run around. So a lot of folks may ask, well, do the dogs get? They do actually get their own exercise in our facility. We want to keep those separate and keep this animal area for the animals of the community.
So if I'm considering adoption, do I get to bring him or her over here to?
There's actually a space for that too
okay.
over there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to consider adoption, we do have a space for you to bring the animal and kind of run around with it and whatnot.
So can you give us any tips on, like, if I'm preparing to bring my dog to the dog park, things I need to bring with me?
Sure, I would definitely bring up, some kind of water bowl. If you're looking to bring a toy, I would just always caution with that. You never know. I know Dude specifically is not really friendly with other animals and toys.
Right
so I would definitely recommend cautioning toys, but definitely bring a leash, and bring water for yourself. It can get hot out here, so while there is shaded areas, we always recommend you bring some water as well.
You don't accept cats, is that correct?
No cats in the dog park. No.
We want to, like, just roam around and get you to show me with Dude some, like, amenities that the park has to offer.
Sure, absolutely. We can certainly do that.
Yeah. Before we go, though, can we talk a little bit about the adoption process here at Halifax?
Sure. So anyone coming in to join us will be asked to sign in. And then if they'd like to fill out a survey, we do have a Meet Your Match program. I know we've talked about that a bit in the past.
So it, like, helps me find the right breed.
The right fit for you. So it's kind of like a dating survey for for a dog or a cat owner. So they can go in and fill out that survey, and you know what kind of color you are when you're going to look for an animal. So if you're looking for a couch potato and you pick an animal that's going to be high energy, that might not be a great match for your family. So it's helping create better matched adoptions. The facility itself has different locations for small dogs, large dogs, cats. So you can go around and check out the animals. Each animal has a kennel card where you can view the information about that animal and kind of learn the age and the breed and whatnot. You fill out the information online.
Mom, it's so sunny.
You can look at the information online, and then when you come join us, you can call. If you'd like to, maybe put a hold on the animal, or if you come in and visit us, you can take the animal out. You can, get to know it a little bit, and if you think that you want to adopt it, you certainly can put a hold on the animal. And then there is the adoption fees that come with it,
which covers vaccination and
spay
neuter.
The animal is ready to go, spay neutered. At the time of the adoption, once it's completed.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Dude, you ready to perform?
He's like, I'm hot.
Okay, so typically he would be, you hope that they're on the leash until they get down to the fence.
Yes, they should, just for the safety of everyone and the animals, right. Keeping them on a leash. The walking trails that we talked about, you can see the paths on the perimeter there. And I mean, this is kind of like the midway point. Right. The water station for humans is there, but there's also a water spigot there too. This is the fence, so it's important to make sure one fence is closed before you go in.
It's kind of a good place for them to see how they're going to react to other dogs that might be in the area.
Dude's ready to go.
Right, get his leash.
Usually I just make sure that gate's closed before I unleash them. Oh, Dude's got an itch.
So have you taken him to the dog park?
He's not really frequent. He's not the friendliest of animals. He likes other dogs, but he's pretty quiet. You ready to go, buddy? So if you're bringing your dog to the dog park and you're worried about, the dog making a mess or whatnot, we have a dog waste area and trash available. There's a lot of shaded areas, so on a sunny day like today, there's the shaded areas that we've built, but then the trees also provide a really awesome shade for you and your animal.
Gotcha. So you don't need to bring that. There's one thing you can check off.
Yeah, you don't need to bring shade, umbrellas. We do have, so this is one of the agility. Dude, let's see if he'll do it. Dude, come here. Go get it. Can you go get it? Go on, go all the way.
He's like, I'm not sure.
Go all the way, go get it. So there's one of the agility areas. Obviously, if a dog loves to run and jump, he'll be able to fly right through. Let's see if he'll go through for you one more time. Come on. Meet me on the other side. Come on. Oh, he wants to take the most difficult path. If your dog is a jumper and he likes to jump lots, Dude is unfortunately not one of those dogs. But there's an agility, so it basically makes a path. They start there and they can go all the way around.
That's cute.
And these are actually really awesome. They're made from recycled water bottles, so everything in the park is made from recycled materials.
Nice. What do you think, Dude? Ladder?
There's benches too in the park, so you really don't have to bring chairs either because there's space for that. Let's see if he'll do it.
He's
come on.
not so sure.
Up. Come on.
Yeah. Come on. He's like, this is the part I don't like.
He's not going to do it for us today. Come on, one more time. Look. Go up for everybody. Come on. Dude, look. I got treats for you if you come up here. He's outsmarted me too on many occasions. Come on. There you go.
Oh, see, that wasn't too bad.
So we got the seesaw. We also have, again, there's kind of this is an interesting one. The animal can kind of
like
do
the
a
doggy
stair.
picnic table?
Yeah. That, or if you're a dude, you can just jump the bones. Come on. Down. He's like, I can't do that.
That's too far, Mom.
Go on. Good job. You gonna go up? You gonna go down now? He can go up, but he can't get himself down. And then there's benches, like I said, we were sitting on, and then we'll show you the kind of ring around. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on.
Whoa, dude.
Come on, dude. He's like, I choose to do what I want. Come on.
Oh, he was chasing a bug.
Can you sit? Can you sit this way and wave bye-bye? Dude.
Sit.
Can you sit? Say bye-bye. Come on, bye-bye. Bye-bye. He's like, I'm tired today. Bye-bye. Good job, dude.
So this would be the small
So this is a small
off-leash
off-leash area. The large dog area has a few more amenities for the animals to kind of do the agility. But if they don't like to do agility and they just want to hang out here in the park, it's a great space for people that maybe don't have large yards. Or if you do and you want to just get your dogs out, it's important to have them interact with other animals too. So I know, dude, it's helped him.
It's like they're leaving behind.
Oh! He just wants to hang out in the shade.
Smart man.
Do you want to go ahead into the large? Okay. Come on, dude. We're going to go.
So, Amber, this is the large dog park area?
Yes, it
and
is.
We're going to meet your friend Amanda?
Yes, Amanda is the special events special events manager here at Halifax Humane Society.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm Amanda.
Tell me about your friend here.
This is Malachi.
Malachi.
She is about 5 years old, and she is just a mix.
Right. And she likes the dog park.
Yes, this is her favorite place.
So again, you have similar kind of amenities here for
Yeah,
them?
so Amanda's going to show you a little bit about what the large dogs can do here in the park.
She wants to play with the ball.
Malachi just wants to play with the ball.
Come on, Malachi.
Mally!
Malachi, come on. Come on, girl.
So they're like similar to the small dog area. There is a large dog area, and they do have the agility courses.
The tunnel?
So, yeah. Mally's a very active dog, so she loves the agility
And
courses.
this one's the weave? Is that what
Yes.
you called it?
I call it the weave. I'm sure there's an actual official title for what they are, but they're
She's like, not doing
Mally's
the weave.
over that. The jump is actually kind of cool because you can raise the bar. However,
And the fire hydrants are probably...
see, there goes Mally. Yeah, the fire hydrants are cute to touch. Like I said, those are from recycled water bottles. So they did the Green Paws is the name of the company, but they did a good job with the. There she goes.
Oh.
She's not
like,
gonna
"One
do that
enough,
one.
Mom."
There,
Oh, there
we
you
go. Let's see if Mally likes the seesaw better than Dude.
Seesaw. I was going to say teeter-totter. Seesaw's good.
She's doing the similar thing that Dude was doing. I'm not sure.
Oh, she can jump over it.
She said, I think we should skip that one.
Malachi.
Oh, it's like a doggy picnic table.
Yeah. In case you want to feed them a snack.
Good job.
Thanks for showing us, Amanda.
No problem. I think she's already tired.
She wants to play ball some more.
I know. I couldn't get her to drop that ball. And the next time, I should throw that ball out of the way.
She might like it if you throw the ball. Awesome. So here at the Humane Society Dog Park, we do have some rules for the dogs to follow in addition to the people. Couple things that are really important to us here. Dogs must be spayed or neutered in order to enter the park, both the on-leash and off-leash areas. It's always important to keep your animal up to date on all of their vaccinations and to have the current rabies and licenses on the animal. And we recommend not bringing puppies under the age of 4 months, and as well as aggressive behavior. We don't want any of the dogs here in the dog park to get hurt, and so we always want to make sure that our animals and our pets are safe. And then some basic housekeeping too. We recommend that you obviously don't brush your dog or groom them in the dog park in addition, but we try to always emphasize that well-behaved animals are what we really recommend for the park. Obviously the off-leash are a little bit more strict as far as that behavior to the on-leash areas, but the dog park rules are displayed for everyone to see, both outside the dog park and then here before you enter as well.
Cool.
So we also have a dog park map. A lot of folks may ask, well, what can I do here in the park? I was actually wrong. It's 5 laps equals 1 mile if you're doing the figure 8 trail. So the figure 8 trail is going to be making a figure 8 around the park. This map will show you exactly what it is for you to do dog weave posts like we talked about, different things here in the park. It does show you where the main water station is. There's also a water station inside the parks as well. And then it highlights the walking trail, where to park. So this is a great reference for folks joining us here in the park. And it's actually cool. We walked out the steps to 3,700 steps if you do the figure 8 trail. So you definitely, folks that are wanting to stay fit, it's actually an awesome opportunity for you to stay fit here in the park too.
Amber, thank you so much for having us out here today. It's been a really good time.
Thanks for joining us today. In closing, I just want to definitely show you the plaque. It's a beautiful plaque that was dedicated to the project. But also during the unveiling of the ceremony, we also announced that we have some exciting things coming for the future of Halifax Humane Society. So in addition to joining our website at halifaxhumanesociety.org, you can definitely now join us on hhsfuture.org, and I'll tell you about all the exciting things that are coming to the future of the Humane Society.
Cool. Thank you so much. And thanks, dude, for all your putting up with us.
Thank you.
I'm Wendy Jackson. I'm the Community Information Specialist for the City of Deltona, and I really appreciate you joining me today, and I hope that you'll watch us next time on Best Friends.